Squad, what it do, y'all? Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all? Good morning, Brooklyn Squad in the building. I had y'all wait a little bit, right? I know. Who's up in here? Let me get them thumbs up. I see 3. Let us say 4 people. Hey, Shay. What's up, Ma? Anita, bless. Anita, how you been feeling? Because you've been going through a couple things. How you been feeling, babe? Welcome to Brooklyn Squad. It's your girl Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. So if you new, stay open-minded, try not to judge. There's a lot of things you might not understand. Well, hell, there's a lot of things I don't understand. But together, we'll get to the bottom of it, and it'll be allegedly most of all this today. But we'll get to the bottom of it. You know, we are here to teach and learn from one another. No one is dumb, no one is stupid here, no one is blind here, no one is insane here. We are all smart, intelligent females and gentlemen who are working and trying to help solve different cases for the family. We are not investigators, no, we are not the police or the NYPD or the deputies. I am just a regular person like you that is trying to help solve or help get more cases that is not evolved out there. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what this platform is for. So if you're new, you already know what it is. Get your stuff, get your drink, get your smoke, buckle in, and keep an open mind always. Okay? Now, I love y'all. Y'all know I do. So, whew, yesterday, all right, so I have someone saying that my lives are too long. They are long. But if you guys feel, not just one person, I'm not going to do just one person for, but if you guys feel that my lives are way too long and maybe I should do like a break and then come back or just shorten down the videos, let me know. I mean, so far we got one person that feels like that, and I know she don't mean no harm, you know what I mean? But if more than one person feel like that I need to do something about that, because I am here for you, but I am here to put these stories out there, right? Because the media don't care about what? Our color skin. The police don't care about what? Our color skin. Brooklyn Squad cares about what? Everybody color skin. Okay? So, that's that. Anita says Uncle Bernard 101 years ago person died, but you know it. What? So sorry to hear that, Anita. Please send prayers out to Anita. She's been going through a lot, man. She's got family members passing away and she's not doing too well. You know, I'm so sorry, Mama. You know I'm here if you ever need someone to talk to, okay, baby? Mwah, I love you. Jelani Day. We all know who Jelani Day is, right? Because it feels like family. You know what I mean? It just does, because it's a tough case. It's unsolved. And it's not getting as much attention at all. And that's a problem. But on Stay Dangerous show, you will always hear about Jelani Day. On Miss V's channel, you're going to always hear about Jelani Day. And of course, on Brooklyn Squad, you're going to always hear about Jelani Day and other cases that you probably never even heard of and that I haven't even heard of either. Okay? Katie says, I don't feel they're too long. These cases need to be discussed and brought to people's eyes. And that's what I was thinking in my mind too. Like, these are cases, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to take time to be discussed out there. I can't just give you guys a 15-minute thing. You're not going to know anything. If someone brought that to me, or if I was on someone's channel and they gave me a 15-minute thing of segment or something, I'm like, what? Like, where is the other pieces at? And that's the problem. We're trying to put pieces that's all scrambled all over the place in one pot. Anita says, somebody, all right, it's all right, it's all right. In Jesus' name is all right. That's, my girl got faith, you hear me? All right now. If I get 2 more people that says we're good, the lives are good, keep it the way it is, then I'm going to keep it the way it is, because that'd be 3 out of 1. But for the one person, I'm sorry, these are my lives. Also, you have to understand that when you're becoming a creator, you have watch hours that you have to accomplish. They want you to accomplish 4,000 hours, okay, of watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And that is kind of pretty hard. And let me tell you, that depends on how long your videos are. Okay, I've said this the other day. Maybe nobody was Maybe certain people didn't hear me, but yeah. So I finished all my watch hours. I'm like 5,600 or something already. So I just need my subscribers. But yeah, when you're a creator, those watch hours must. That's a must. It's not like, oh, that's not a must. That's maybe it could be. No, that's a must. And for me also, I was told getting right to the point of the story. This is my channel. I do what I want to do. I come on, and that's not to be graphic or mean or anything, but I come on here, I lighten it up because with these cases, this is draining. Okay. And sometimes I don't sleep like I didn't last night. Okay. I've been up against this 3 in the morning, took my shower, made my bed, and here I am. Looked up a couple cases with my girl Katie right there, and I like to know how you guys are doing. I don't just want to jump in here and put it about the cases are all about me. It's about how are you doing? Because at the end of the day, these cases sink in your mind as well, not just us creators. This sinks in your mind as well. So I'm not going to just come on here and get straight to the point. That's not me. That's not my style. I'd be ruin my reputation. I have a way of doing things on my platform. I have a way to try to lighten things up because it's so dim and sad. It's sad. These cases are sad. But also know that I have a higher power that's going to be in front of me while you guys could push me and back of me. So that's just what it is. I'm not going to be another character. That's not me. And I'm not saying she said be someone else. I'm just putting it out there to anybody. That's not me. So, so Jelani Day and Johnny Hunt. Which one are we going to get into first? Because when we talk about Jelani Day, we do this thing all day and then we only got to. But today, I got time. So I could be on here all day because I got time today. Okay. So it don't matter who we talk about first because if it's going to be 5-6 hours, let it be. We're going to get to both cases today. Jelani Day. We all know about Jelani Day. He was 25 years old. Wanted to be a speech. I can't say the word right. So I'm going to say he wanted to be a speech doctor. Okay. The thing is, we are trying to figure out when Jelani started school. Okay, because the article, and I forgot to send it to her. I forgot, Kate. I will send it to you later, though. The article that I read to you guys, it said that, and that was from a young lady who goes to the school and been there for 3 years. It was said that he was going to the school for a week and a half, right? So we're like, okay, well, if he was going to the school of a week and a half, he had to do, you all in college like that, you have a meet and greet to do, right? Everyone has to do a meet and greet. Was that picture of Jelani at the restaurant with those girls, was that a meet and greet? And that was on August 20th. Because a couple of days later, he's missing. So I'm trying to figure out, was that the meet and greet that he did? And that's why it was so many females there. So I reached out to someone that is close to his family, close to his sister. She probably didn't know I know that, but I do. And what she sent me was Jelani had a mentor. According to her, on September 23rd, and I'm trying to get into this. Internet White. But this is her. Because she graduated. Now, I want to look into her, but before I go into that, Aaron Loden made an email template for anyone who wanted to advocate for Jelani and his family. Let me show you before. Oh, man. And I want to read what she wrote. Because, baby, I ain't never heard these things before. Okay, so summer classes. He had to be May 17th. Okay, look at the link I sent you for some classes in 2001. It had to be May 17th. So let's go. First of all, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even look at the summer classes, the link. I didn't want to be late on here. So let's just do this together. Okay. Is that okay with you guys? Okay. I didn't even send Katie. No, I did send you this stuff, Katie. That's right. But I didn't look at it. So it's my first time looking at it. Because I think Katie got a point. Like, when did he start school? And Stay Dangerous said the same thing. Like, when did he start school? Miss V said the same thing. Like, we all like, when did he start school? Oh man, I'm telling you this link is not working. Okay. Ay ay ay. We got a problem, guys. Anita said a higher power. I like that. Yes, baby. It's always a higher power's help. God in front of me and y'all in back of me pushing me so I could continue to do great things. And we have a problem here because I can't get to the calendar. I'm gonna have to tell her to even put it. I don't know. All right, let me just tell her I can't get to the calendar. But let's get to this girl that we never seen before. Well, Brooklyn Squad, who is she? We're gonna find out. Her name is Molly Martin. Never heard of her. Let's see what she has to say. Hey, friends. My bud, Aaron Longdale. Okay, so Aaron Longstone is the one that made this. Okay, made an email template for anyone who wants to advocate for Jelani and his family to help email Apple so they can get into his Apple account sooner than September. My name is Blank, and I am reaching out to you to bring your attention to Jelani Day. Jelani Day is a graduate student at Illinois State University, and he has been missing for 10 days. This is way before y'all. His family is aware of the last place his phone was pinged, but they need to get into his account, get more information on his whereabouts. They were told by a member of your customer service team that this would have to wait until September 14th. If Jelani is not found by September 14th, they will make 3 weeks since he has been missing. So this person was trying to contact, I guess, the phone company. Why would she be doing that? Because I know Carmen tried to do that because her cousin said that on my interview and they barely made any success out of it. No, let's keep reading. Jelani Day did not set to disappear on his own. Jelani's car was found an hour away from where he was last seen. Jelani had several important graduate school commitments the day he went missing that he never showed up to. Jelani has been known to contact his mother multiple times a day. He showed no signs of wanting to take a break or disappear on his own. So he had multiple things to do that day at school. Because he showed up to school at 7:30. We know he had to meet Carmen at 1:30 p.m. He showed up pretty early. Jelani's family and the Bloomington, Illinois Police Departments are doing everything they can to find Jelani. Are you? I ask that you allow Jelani's family full access to his account, recovery that he can be brought home. His family finished his master's degree and got back to calling his mother multiple times a day. I understand there are rules, but Jelani is an exception. Looking forward to seeing someone's progress. Okay. Exactly, Katie. Apple won't help. Exactly. But who gave her permission to go and try to get information for Jelani's family? I find that weird. I really do. I really find that weird. I've never known of this before. This is new to me. Shout out to the person that gave it to me. I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, so I'm gonna respect that. But if Apple wouldn't give it to the family, and I sure didn't see a big flag saying, please anyone help us get Apple to get into the phone. Like, I don't know if the family was asking about that. I would doubt it because they don't want that information just going to anybody. This is a brother, a son, a nephew now who just wants all that going anywhere. If anybody's to get that information, it would be the family, especially the mother, the father, or the NYPD or the FBI. Not some little white girl floating around. Not no snow bunny. Okay. And I ain't prejudiced because I got white in my family. And shout out to Katie. She says she probably tried to do it on her own to cover for someone involved. Ding dong. Exactly, my girl. Katie, we here, baby. You know what it is. Okay? Exactly. New info I have never heard. Has anyone in the chat ever heard about this? Because sometimes I be bringing stuff out, and then when I talk to y'all on the sideline, y'all be like, I heard about that one. As I sure didn't. And it don't matter if you heard about it or you didn't, you're going to hear about it again on here. Okay? And the one who tried to put it was Aaron. Her name is Aaron Longsadoo. Well, Aaron, I'm on your ass. Okay? I am on your ass. And and this is her. Interesting. Let's see where she's from. Former academic peer advisor at University College at Illinois State. Oh, she goes to the school. She studies speech language pathology at ISU at Illinois State Interesting. What's up, Cece? There's a YouTuber that has one show talking about Peru corruption. Really? Looks like one of the girls at the dinner, huh? I see you, Katie. We gotta look into that. We gotta look into that, Mama. Oh yeah, and guess where she lives at, guys? Norman, Illinois. And she's from Littleton, Illinois. She has a relationship with Isaac Thema. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. We've never heard of this before. The last post she has, January 6th. Today I have my last client ever at ICU speech. 2 internships to go before graduation in May. Hmm. Oh, oh, wow. Check this out. August 31st, 2021 at 12:12 p.m. Jelani Day, a fellow student in my graduate program, has been missing for 1 week. Please keep him and his family in his prayers and your thoughts and prayers, and keep spreading the word about his disappearance. We are going to find him. Katie says, most definitely in that picture by Jelani. Really? There's another picture of her. Look like she's changed identities a lot, like hair colors and stuff. Oh, oh, now I see them. Oh, okay. This this face, now when she poses like this, I see something. I don't know how to, Katie. Charles Wilson, hello. To me, they all just seem like concerned classmates. You think so, Charles? That's your opinion. Have you subscribed to my channel, Charles? We've never seen you before. Who are you? Come on up to the panel. You would like to come up to the panel, Charles? We've never seen you before. And she's a peer advocate. Left job at University College of State 2020. I don't know what that means. Okay, but all right. Very pretty young girl. Charles, we never, I send it to you, Katie. Charles, we never said that she did anything. She was involved. We never said that. What I said was, why would she want to find the phone or how to find out to open the phone? Maybe she just wants to help, like you said. We don't know. Just like the stabbing cabin concerned student, right? Cece, hey Cece, baby. Charles said, it's a slow work today, so I dropped in for a minute. I usually just catch replays in the evening. You do, Charles. Thank you for joining. Aw. Maybe on the weekend you could come up here with me. Exactly, Cece. Everything is allegedly. Everything is allegedly. I don't know how to screenshot my phone. I don't know how to screenshot this phone, y'all. I'm gonna have to go to the place tomorrow and they can show me because my other phone, I was able to do it after someone showed me. I don't know how to do that shit. All right, so let's move on to the next one. To Jelani's next one. I drive out to Peru every 2 to 3 months to get photos and videos. Really? You do? Are you a YouTuber? Or are you doing Jelani's case too? Okay, so let's move on. Let's see what else we got here. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Got the calendar for the school. Okay, first of all, let me save it in my phone. Let me share it, Katie. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I haven't uploaded yet, but I am on the case as well. Okay, I was the person in FBI that posted about MK, the Dawn, and I have been going down that angle mostly. Okay. Hold on, let me read that again. Hold on, Cece. Okay. I am the case as well. I was the person in FBI. Are you FBI? And I don't mind if you are joining us. That's awesome. But are you an FBI? You said I was the person in FBI that posted about MK Dawn, the Dawn, and I have been going down that angle mostly. Oh, so you're an FBI? I dare hear about MK the Dawn. All right, so I have two questions for you. Hey, my CC, I'm coming, babe. I have two questions for you. Are you an FBI? FBI as in Facebook. FBI is okay. So you're just acting as an FBI on Facebook. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you mean Facebook FB? Y'all know sometimes I'm a little slow. Okay, now you got to break it down. Thank you for breaking it down to me, baby, because y'all know. All right, so Where okay, so MK, I know you're driving, you can't really I know you can't come on a panel with me, but maybe he's laughing at me. Yes, you gotta break stuff down for me, babe. Maybe tomorrow we could schedule something because I'm gonna go live tomorrow at 11 and it's gonna be about Jelani. Probably all day. Would you like to come on the panel tomorrow with me and Katie? And if 11 o'clock isn't good for you, just let me know what time. MK the Don, we've heard of him before. Isn't he the one that posted where Jelani was at? Charles? Okay. Oh, come on, Cece. Hey, Cece, baby.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, beautiful.
You're more beautiful, especially covering these cases, sister. Okay.
Thank
Your
you,
heart,
baby.
keeping the fight for the truth, you know,
Yeah.
and for these families. And I just wondered if Charles is the guy that has that channel that was talking about ISU and that law firm and stuff. And boom, boom.
Oh, oh no, that's not
What is
him.
his name? What is his name? The guy that did
I
Boom Boom Story.
know. Girl, I was
Gosh,
so
I can't
tired
think.
last night after that 6 hour live thing, 3 hour, 3 hour. I tried to get sleep. See, I couldn't even get sleep, man. I've been awake since 3 o'clock in the morning again.
It's because you
Um,
care.
yeah, Charles says, possibly I would let you know I'm in Nebraska and not sure what my day would be like. I can reach out later. Awesome, Charles. Yeah, if you want to come tomorrow, 11 a.m. with me and Kate. Kate has broken down a lot of things about Jelani. I can't wait until tomorrow. So yeah, let me know. And that was not him, CC, he said. No, yeah, that wasn't you she's talking about. I know who she's talking about. We gotta find him, CC.
I know because I got him in my Jelani file, you know?
I found the calendar. Well, I didn't find it, but I got it now. All right. So let's see when he started. Let's see. Now, I am not familiar with this stuff, but I know CC, you're very intelligent. So if you could listen and maybe you know what the heck I'm talking about. Okay. Shit. We got, and Katie's smart too. Katie, I just sent it to you, babe. 9 people in here. Please let me get 9 thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. And everybody, happy Friday. First of all, before I continue, Cece, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I switched to another antibiotic, so I'm feeling better. I think the other one was just making it linger. The second one's knocking it out, so I'm just on my little vitamin C and juices and stuff. So thank you for the encouragement, sister, on getting better. And everybody, please wear a mask.
Oh,
Uh,
say
all
that
kinds
again.
of cases are up. Cold. You got the cold out there. West Nile is out there, and this bad upper respiratory. Please wear a mask,
Mm-hmm.
but get a lot of air, get a lot of fresh air as well away from people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just saw I just saw a case of girl with it all over her face, the monkeypox.
What?
Okay, on YouTube this morning. And they sent. Can I say this as a commercial for a second?
Baby, go ahead.
She yeah, she went to the urgent care at the hospital. They sent her to work
What?
and didn't test her. They didn't test it. She said, I got a rash on my face. And they said, oh, just a rash. Oh, go about your
Oh,
business.
oh, lawsuit. Huh, I swear, everybody. Lawsuit
And she
there.
kept on hurting, right? And then she went to her doctor, just a rash. Go to work. She had it
Wow.
10 days. Somebody finally she went they sent her a dermatologist. So she had two dermatologists looking at her. And they said, call the CDC. We
Mm,
don't handle that. You guys, we got to take care of ourselves. You know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
Y'all
And
hear that? Wear
so it
your
wasn't until
mask.
$10, 10 days later, they told her that she had it. And how many people had she been around those
Exactly.
10 days, y'all? She kind of quarantined, but didn't. And she went to work, y'all. So you got people at your jobs that got monkeypox active on their face, maybe. God forbid. I'm not going to speak it up, call it up, but I mean, you better call up the truth
Woo.
and take care of yourself. That's the commercial.
Exactly. Yes. Wear a mask, y'all. I don't care if you put a sheet over your face. Use something. All right. 4 of 2021. Now, this is the calendar that was just sent to me. Okay. From Jelani School. I'm going to read it out. I just want to show y'all.
How are they going to have a missing person at the beginning of the school year? How are they going to have a representative calling ATT talk about we want his phone open?
Mm.
That's
Check
what
this
I'm
out,
wondering.
though. I know. Check this out, though. See, four registration opens, right? This is the dates that the four registration opens of 2021. Monday, May 17th, 2021 to Friday, August 27th, 2021, right? The four proficiency exam taken in departments was Friday, August 13th, 2021. Last day to withdraw from university with four adjustments of charges, Sunday, August 15th, 2021. And your class begins on Monday 16th, 2021. She was right. Okay. So classes begun Monday, August 16th. That must have been a meet and greet that he was doing at that restaurant on August 20th. CC?
I am here and I am just like, I went to college, all right? I went to public college. I was just a little country girl and I had some aspirations, right? I
Mm-hmm.
end up at two private colleges, right? And do you know the first week that meet and greet and all of that, parents are dropping off their kids, you're getting settled into the dorms. For those who have not lived on their own, they have like life skill courses going on, like meetings and stuff.
Mm.
And I couldn't imagine somebody I'm rubbing shoulders with goes missing. And you know what? You know why they didn't want that case talked about? Or they held off the information coming out because guess what? They want to start up that whole school semester. They don't want all these parents panicking, grabbing their kids out of that school because as easy as you moved in, you can move out. What if the parents found out that when was he found in the river? And how does the week that you just talked about,
Mm-hmm.
when was Jelani put missing? When was the first information about it? And you know what? That means that if the parents grabbed their kids out of school, which some did later,
I
you
heard.
know what? The money, the money goes with them. They got to give that money back for the school year and
Yeah.
that semester. And you don't want to think colleges are like that, but that's a business and that's the state. That's why they had to do that law. Let me be quiet for a while because they wanted to protect the other finances that come in, not just student. Well, that's too. Federal money comes in. I'm
Right.
sure they don't want their whole semester shut down and half the year into the next semester.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is this, like, okay, so he must have started school on August 16th, right? And it makes sense now. The story that I read y'all with the girl that goes there and the reporter, and she said he was there for a week or two, right? So if school started then, that restaurant that he was at with those girls, that could have been a meet and greet, and that was on the 20th. And then the 23rd or something, he's missing. Shady, shady,
Can you go
shady.
down that list again? When was the first week that greet week and the new week for the semester?
Okay,
What
so
day did it
it's
start?
okay. It says class begins Monday, August 16th, 2021.
When did the greet week happen?
When
Like
he
when they
went to the
first get there?
restaurant,
Yeah.
he went to that restaurant on August 20th.
So they still had the greeting and all that. See, it's still all new. People are still moving in because in college, you have so many days that you can miss school. So sometimes you're late, you know. So teachers will forgive you your absences, right? If you're
Hmm.
flying in from another state, you're driving in, whatever, um, it's not going to affect your grades. Okay. So they're still having events and stuff the
Thank you,
first
Katie.
couple weeks of school. They sure are. And they're making money. Miss Jazz, they are making mad
I
money,
bet you they
especially
are. Look what kind.
a state
Well,
school.
remember when I read that report the other day? It said that that is $1 billion school,
Per year?
huh?
Is that per year? They make $1 million.
Yeah, it's like you said, they're making a lot of money.
Nobody wants to stop that gravy train.
You better
I'm
say that
telling
again.
you.
Shit. Katie said he was reported missing on the 24th, okay, and found in the river September 4th.
Oh, schools rip roaring at that point. First
So
class
he
is August 16th. He's found, what date was that for Katie? She said
uh
September what?
let me put it right here for you so you can see it. I can't wait till Katie come on here tomorrow, boy, on this panel. She got some stuff for y'all about Jelani's thing. So she's saying he was reported on the 24th, but he was found September 4th in the river. So let's go back again. Class started August 16th. That was a Monday. He goes to the restaurant and has dinner with them, all them chick girls, on August 20th. That was 5 days later after class started. Then he's missing on the 24th of August. Wow. So he was only in that school for a little while. Mm,
I thought he had been there a year or two.
mm.
Catch this, he's a master's degree student and a medical school student. I'd like to know if that's true. And why wasn't the case bigger? You've got like a full on adult. You know what I mean?
Well,
He's still a tax.
his
Yeah.
mother did because I'm the person that's sending me this, as she's sending me this like 5 minutes ago. She knows the family. She's a young girl who's friends with the sister and stuff, and I think she used to go to that school, or she knows people that go to that school. But anyway, she messaged me and said that Miss Carmen did say on an interview that Jelani was new at that school or something. She said, hold on, right here. Uh, can't hold on for some classes. Wait a minute. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hold on, baby. Because I like to get my words right. You know what I mean?
Because no one's playing with ISU and the home of the skinhead groups that love to go there because they're very comfortable with
Mhm.
very little black people going to the school.
Right.
That's why they like to go to ISU.
And like she said, he didn't want to go to that school at first, but his mom said in the interview that she told him he needed to go so he didn't miss out. So he went. Um, Classes started May 17th, she said, 2021. Look at the link. So I looked at the link and it was the 15th, we said. Did we say the 15th? Yeah, the 16th. Okay. Wow. Wow. Uh, Academic calendar for Illinois State, and that was academic. Yeah, the same thing. Academic calendar for Illinois State. That's the same thing. Oh, okay. Hold on. No. Yeah. Okay. Summer seasons classes began Monday, May 16th, and then they had online classes. Registration ended on May 16th, but summer season classes was May 16th, 2022. So yeah, I don't need
But
this
that's the summer.
yeah, that's from this year. But from where he was in school, um his classes begun in the fall 2021, right? August 16th. Wow. Let's see. Katie also said, and for Carol to say he never missed school, I question that since school just started. Mm.
Like she really knows him.
Right. Carol thinks she know like that's her best friend. You know what
But
I mean?
this is the thing. If Jelani is like a very studious student and gets to know his professors, they might know each other a little bit more because how he relates with his mother, calling her
Right.
every day, he may relate with his teachers the same way. He might be one of those pesky students that's straight A's and he wants to be on the up and up. So they might have had like dinner or coffee because I had professors who would take an interest, in certain students because they're kind of I think Jelani was set on the fast track to become staff at that university. I just get this feeling.
Someone said, let me say, it's when he had started in the summer. Okay, that's what I read. So someone said, yes, he started in the summer. The second semester began in August. And that's what we was just reading. Yep. The master's degree in speech language pathology is a 2-year degree program, 6 semesters with a summer start. The degree consists of 40 hours of academic credit hours, 18 clinical credit hours, and the completion of one of the following degree options: comprehensive exam, an independent student, or a master's. Wow, he was if he that's a lot. He was busting his behind. Smart kid though, you know what I mean? Passion, like he wanted to become this doctor. Shout out to Jelani Day, man. Damn, so sad. Now he had a mentor, a black young lady, uh, allegedly, because I don't know for sure, but it says right here that she had posted it before. So I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. You all right, Cece? I don't know. Cece, go. I don't know. Cece, go. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. I think that's my baby coming home. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me just tell this person thank you so much for the information. Next, the next thing is just bear with me, y'all. Of Jelani. Okay, I cannot get into this other girl's thing, which is weird. That black girl. There you go, mama. How do we know for sure that that is Jelani's body floating in the water? Because we had another young man by the name of Vernon Lee who was missing. Um, and I want to pull what y'all said yesterday in the comment section up. His name was Vermont Lee Lord Jr. They said he was face down. They said he was face down in the water, floating face down. I don't know what that means. So, Vermont Lee Law Jr. has been missing since July 21st, 2022, though. This is after Jelani, though. Am I correct, y'all? CC.
When was when was this new guy missing?
Yeah,
Where
that's what I was just saying. Yep, that's exactly what I was like. Wait a minute, because uh, in my comment section yesterday, that Katie pointed out to me, they said that this new guy, but that's the thing, it don't make sense because the new guy is missing July 21st of 2022. That's after. That's this year, right? This is 2022. Or about,
yes,
yeah. So I don't know where that came from, but
but there's patterns. There are patterns because this Alonzo Brooks, I don't know what year that was, but still there's a pattern of the treatment of the person at the venues
oh,
or the parties. Then I've been listening to all the psychics. Okay. I don't believe hook, line, and sinker everybody, but I listen closely to all of them. And the ones that really are on their money, that's who I go to and look for who they talking about. Fresh
right.
stories, all of that. And there's so many nuances to Jelani's
Oh,
psychics, right?
there's something I want to go ahead, but I'll let you finish. I gotta bring
They
something up.
they one of the most poignant things that well, you know what Shiva sees is pretty on her game. And they were talking about that just the way Jelani was found. And to me, it's kind of like, why would you be in the medical area and then they come up with a body, just any old body, and
Right,
they couldn't ID the body, and
right.
that's why that new law is important because they got to come up with something quicker than what they're going to be doing. They got to have like actual DNA proof of who that is, you know. And I know that with Lavina Lynn Johnson, whoever killed her in camp whatever in Iraq, they
Mhm.
didn't realize that her father is an army psychologist.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
And her father's brother, her uncle, is a forensic scientist for law enforcement. So they pulled that body up out the ground not once, but twice after they had done analysis. They did just like, what is it, Johnson in Georgia? Kendrick
Yes.
Johnson, they did the
Yeah.
repetitive analysis of the body. And that's what they might. I would hate to do this, and all respect to Jelani Day's family, but they might have to pull that. They might have to exhume the body again the feds. I'm looking for that Justice Department in Washington D.C. to exhume that body again.
Mm, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I mean, I would do it. You know what I mean? But Katie said that then that would just have okay. I thought they said July 19th, 2021. No, Mama, Maria Rivers said Vermont missing since July 21st, 2022. Yeah, so that just happened. So we could put that, not throw it away. But that's what I was saying when I said I think I seen an article of them finding him. If this is the 52 years old or 53 years old man, they say he's a little slow. They was very worried about him. I think they found him. So, but we could look into that another time. There's something that I didn't notice before that one of my subs sent to me. Shout out to her. And it says, according to, and you guys probably already heard this because one of my subs says she heard it already, but I don't care. I still think that I should bring it, put it out there because I didn't hear it. According to civil rights activist Jesse Jackson, revealed that Jelani Day has spent time with two identified white women before he disappeared. Oh, wow. He also
Second
noticed,
promotion, there was a psychic.
hold on,
There was a
CC,
psychic that talked.
CC,
Oh, I'm
CC,
sorry. Go ahead. I'm
that's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. Civil rights activist Jesse Jackson revealed that he has spent time with two identified white women before disappearing. He also noted that those two women have hired attorneys since their disappearance. With that said, the police have not yet identified a lead suspect in his death. Go ahead, Cece, baby.
The two girls that
Mm-hmm.
came up in a psychic reading. That came up in
Ooh,
a psychic reading, and they were talking. It was a lady psychic. Doesn't matter to me.
right.
Okay. They said that it could have been Kara and the two girls that actually lost the body, moved the body,
Mm,
bitterness, jealousies. That here's this good looking young guy destined to be a doctor,
mm,
and he might have made a few little friends. And if Kara had some feelings, then it was like the two girls helped get him out there, maybe in different ways to get him subjected to the elements. Okay. In different ways. I'm just going to say it all allegedly.
right. That's my boo. Katie said, I thought they said, oh, okay, then that would not. Oh, you talking about the other one, Katie? Yeah. All right. So he was reported seeing with two white females. See, I didn't know that before. I know that the two ladies found his clothes and then they lawyered up. When Karma wanted to thank them and stuff, they lawyered up. I didn't know that they were seen with him before he went missing. That's a very no reason they lawyered up. Okay, that's a big key. Wow, that's the problem. We got a big old problem down there.
And if you look at universities, they have studies, right?
Uh
With
huh.
Kanika Jenkins, I
Who's she?
actually looked I actually looked into the Chicago University system, and if
Mm-hmm.
I started looking at her dynamics of her long fall of hair, okay,
Mm,
derriere, her bottom, okay, the way she dressed, her age, and her personality, her
mm,
race, and I happened to dig and find, okay, her face, nice nose, big luscious lips. Let's really talk about the big luscious. They actually had a study how men are be attracted to women with big lips. I kid you not, you can't make it up. The Chicago University system actually has a study on this. And
what?
sometimes those studies, yes, and sometimes those studies can be live and in full effect. And they
Oh,
might go around finding people that fit that, you know, that look or they're studying. And I'm wondering, one psychic said that they might have had like a little kind of sex lab at the ISU, and sometimes you can get paid for being a participant. And this psychic said that they was having soirees, they was having sex parties
I
under the
heard
guise
that.
of study. Did you hear about that? And
Yes,
so
I
I'm
heard about
wondering
that.
about, the young black male, top of his physique. Wouldn't that be wonderful to study? You got to
Mm,
think how these Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hydes think in these departments sometimes, because there are some good studies, right? I'm not going to throw
mhm.
out the door, but then you got some weirdos, okay, and they have been sued. People have been sued in these schools doing this, some weirdo stuff. So just look up lawsuits, and can I say one last thing? That
That baby.
there are Chinese girls that have been brought into the country to go to ISU, and they have been given scholarships. And it came out that professors at ISU was misusing these girls, and if they didn't want to have sex with this professor, and I believe it was a sex thing, to have
Mm,
their scholarships taken from them, and they would be deported, sent out of the country from I.
what?
Yes, honey. Google tells it all.
What
It's a
school is
lawsuit.
this?
ISU.
Wait, hold up. The school that we're talking about?
Yes, it is. If it's not that location, it's another one close by. There's
Oh, we gotta
ISUs
get
all
into
over
that
that
this
state.
weekend. Oh, we gotta
But
get.
I
Oh,
think it is that
ooh.
location. It
Cece,
is
send
that
me the
location.
information, Mama.
Okay, let me go look it up.
You got my email, right?
I don't have your
But are you on Facebook, Cece? Uh, where she go? That's some good information. I'm telling y'all, Brooklyn Squad, y'all the bomb. Y'all just be saying, yeah. Oh man, woo, baby. Mm, y'all just be sending stuff. All right, I want to take a look at also something Katie mentioned, and that's very important. The first corner office wanted Mother Carmen to stay quiet and not ask any questions, and they were very rude to her. Where are the pictures attached to the coroner's report? Where are the pictures at? We need the pictures that was a we need the pictures that was attached to the CC. You got okay. There you go. We need the pictures that was attached to the coroner's report. No drawings, pictures. Where's the 911 call? If Kara did call the police and did a thing on Jelani, where's the 911 call? Where's the report at? Where's the missing report? Where is it? It's supposed to be out in the open so we can say where's that stuff at?
Yeah, why is that all locked away? All
Exactly.
convenient.
Exactly.
Isn't that it's a public entity. How you gonna have like public information locked down?
There you go, CC. Shout out to
Where's the
Katie
power?
because she said this and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even recognize that. Katie said it today. Like, where is the 911 call report? Where's this? Where's that? I'm like, wow, I didn't even realize it myself. I ain't hear nobody else talk about that either. But
if if I
CC,
go out of here, if I go out of here, it's because I'm going over into Google. So, but if somebody
okay,
Google that, ISU Chinese students abused, if somebody could Google
I
that
could
for
Google that.
me,
Yep.
yeah, it's Chinese students misused, deported,
Oh my God.
professor investigated, and it's gonna come up. But if I go, I'm gonna go out of here and go look for it, and I'll come back.
All right. Do you okay? There were no signs of cause of drowning, but this is the only thing that we help determine things. Conduct phone claim cannot unlock it. Only has software. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. I mean, they could talk the talk, right? Hey, Deborah, babe. Good morning, mama. They could talk the talk, and say, oh, I called 911. Well, where is the public information on that? Where's the facts? Because we don't want to hear this. We need to see things. Shout out to Katie, man, because I didn't even like think of that before. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even think of that before. What's this? I want to talk about Brian Dew. He's the one, right, that said this. To my worker was drive. One of my workers. First of all, let's show pictures because we show pictures on this page. On this over here, we show pictures. And I got new people. So now, do y'all remember Brian Dew, right? Now I know we heard of this, we said this before, but it's okay. It's okay to bring other stuff up, especially when you have new people. Brian Dew said, so my worker was driving on the interstate and lost something, pulled over to pick it up. He finds this phone, then takes it to Walmart to get money. A few days later, private investigators are getting in and hold of him. Come to find out, it was Jelani Day's phone. Body found from the Bloomington. Of course, they had to confiscate the phone. Man, I swear, it's always something. Moved to a small town to avoid trouble and nonsense and never fails to follow you. Well, we know that you, Brian, you have a long history of beating on your woman. Okay, and that's not allegedly. Okay, so we know that. So is that the trouble that you're talking about that finds you everywhere? And another problem is I have a thing where you really act like, Brian, that you was the one that found the phone. Another person found the phone, okay? Brian says he was there, but there's something on another page that someone found the person that found the phone with Brian and says Brian was not there. And he said he did a polygraph. Don't know about that. That's allegedly. I don't know if he really did a polygraph or anything like that. Why would you lie and say that you was there when he found the phone? And then you said on your page, Brian, that if y'all would have seen what was in that phone, y'all would have thought differently. Well, well, how the hell did you get to see what was in the phone? Oh, so you locked up the phone, Brian, before you turned it over to the police. Or did the NYPD lock up the phone so that no one could get into it? Which one is it? Now, yesterday we saw that Katie, what's her name? Shit, let me go back. That's not the right person, so I gotta erase that. Okay. Hey, Katie says the 911 call reports 3 autopsy reports. What time did the dispensary open on August 24th? Where's the footage of him leaving in the school? Oh, Katie. Katie says 911 call report. We don't have that. Where's the 3 autopsies report? What time did that dispensary open? And I'm going to tell you something that Katie said this earlier to me. There was no cars over there when Jelani arrived at that dispensary. And that's pretty weird because I showed y'all a footage of one of my subscribers that lived there and went down there early day and that went down there and it was pretty early and that was a busy street. Very, very busy street. I showed it. I was on there on live with her. We even went to the dispensary. Very busy street. So why, when Jelani decides to go there after leaving school, which I don't think he had, well, no, after leaving school he went home. Who told him to go to the spot, or did he just decide to say, I gotta go give me a blunt? At that early in the morning, when he's not even a smoker like that. He might be a little drinker, but I don't think he smokes like that. And I say that because they said that there was very little marijuana in his system. Now, I used to be a smoker, okay? So I'm going to go to the spot that early in the morning. Bet believe that. But my freaking uh um inside is gonna be full of marijuana. Back then, I'm not saying now, y'all know I'm in recovery, but I'm just saying, like, what will make him a person that does not even smoke probably like that, go so early? There's no one there. So what time did they open that dispensary? Did somebody at the school tell the dispensary to set this young man up? Very, very strange. Katie says, wouldn't it have been dead or locked? What would have been dead or locked, Mama? Katie, if you want, you could come up here. I know we said tomorrow, but if you're not busy, anybody want to come up here? Hey, Miss Jazzy in chat. Hey, Patricia. Ashley Skeeters now. Beautiful young lady. Top of the dean class. We talked about that. I showed y'all that yesterday. Top of the dean class, right? Why is she not on the dean's list no more? What happened? But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure when they took her off. So I don't want to so I'm going to say allegedly right now. Because I'm thinking, was it after Jelani's murder? I don't know. And y'all know I keep it real on my platform. I'm not sure. So for now, I'm going to say allegedly, and we're going to look into that though. Yep, there was no traffic before or after him add me. It's odd to you. Yes, the phone with it was found. The phone. Right. There was no traffic there at the dispensary. That is weird. It just feels like it was a setup. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me. Ashley Skeeter, she didn't disappear. We don't know where the hell she at. Okay. Let's see what else I got here. Who's this? Oh. Poor Carmen. I promised that this would never be forgotten. I never in a million years thought that this would ever happen. I'm coming, Katie. Let's get Katie up here because she got babies and I know she be busy. Katie be doing her thing.
Okay, my thing is when the phone was found, wouldn't it have been dead or locked? How would you get any access to it to know whose phone it is?
Exactly. And the thing that he said,
unless he charged it and somehow like jailbroke it.
oh yeah, because he is a criminal. He is a criminal. And what he posted on his Facebook page one day, which I screenshotted and then erased it by mistake when I was cleaning out my files, was if you would have seen what was in that phone, y'all would have thought differently. Because people were coming after him and stuff, calling him, you know, different, a killer, and did you do this to Jelani and stuff? And he was saying, well, if y'all seen what was in that phone, y'all would have thought differently. So my thing is, wow, what did you see?
What did you see?
Right.
And do we have an actual name on the dispensary by chance?
Yeah, Hello and Beyond, you mean?
Okay, they open at 9 a.m. every day. They would have just opened. Why wouldn't there have been a line? They have tons of pictures on Google Images of lines outside their door. Why wouldn't there was no traffic of him entering or leaving the dispensary? Why?
And they open every day at 9.
Yep.
Sounds like
a single day, Monday through Sunday. They're open at 9 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Wow. Sounds like a setup. Do you think?
I believe so.
Yeah, to me, sounds like setup. Yeah. Hey, little one.
He wants ice cream.
He wants ice cream? Oh, shit. Okay, now. Ooh. Yeah.
But yes, that Emily girl is right in front of that picture of them at dinner.
That's her.
Jelani's down, squatted down,
right
in front of the table, and she is on his left side, right there.
I gotta take a look at that. I don't know where I put that picture at. Shit.
I mean, she doesn't have her hair styled like she does in a lot of her pictures, but same facial structure.
Wow.
But who as an individual would be requesting to get into his phone? I mean, maybe she was trying to help the family, but I find that very odd because I would think the family would make it known on social media or something like, hey, we're trying to get his phone open. Can you guys go do this?
Right. That's what I was saying, y'all.
Here.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Which one is she, Katie? I'm trying to, I don't know.
Right on the left, right in the front next to him. Not that other side.
Where Skeeter is?
Right across from Skeeter.
Oh, the one with the blackish hair.
Yep, right in the front. The first one on that side.
Oh, let me see. I got it more this way. Okay, I can see it more here.
Yep, they have the same facial structure.
The one in the front with the blue shirt, tank top.
Yep.
When I seen the one certain picture that I was like, oh my God, this looks so familiar.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, hold up.
Wow. Interesting. So this young lady wanted to find out about how to get about his phone and stuff.
Yeah, and asking, I feel like maybe that was a meet and greet dinner, or maybe it was a meet and greet for Miss Kara's class. Because remember, there's somebody in that picture that looks like her as well.
Right. Yeah, I thought of that yesterday, but I was like, yeah, I don't know because I can't really.
I know I can't get a clear picture on the face, but the tank tops resemble one another.
And we all wondered, like, where is she? Like, is she the one taking the picture?
Right.
So y'all can't see it because it's so blurry, But the one next to the old woman in the black, I can't. She's not an old woman, but
Mm-hmm. Who is she?
right. We're trying to figure out if that's. I don't think that's Kara Booster, but you never know. Oh, my stomach.
If not, it kind of resembles one of the girls on the Stabbing Cabin video as well. So it could be that. But it was just very odd that their tank tops resemble same design, not the same design, but the same V cut in it.
Oh wait, you said something also. I don't know if you want to do it tomorrow, but something about the car, the tinted windows.
We can do that tomorrow.
Do that tomorrow, okay. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to find the cabin thing. We could do the cabin thing tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Jelani day. Yeah, so there's just so much stuff that is just not adding up. When it comes to this case, it's not adding up.
Well, when it comes to the amount of years between events and things like that, it's starting to make sense more. I just find it very odd that all of a sudden after his car is found, then he's found, then his wallet and phone are found, and then supposedly just clothes appear.
Right. Like someone just placed it here and over there and over there.
And my biggest thing with that is they claim that there was DNA on him. Why are they not saying whose DNA? What is the holdup? It don't take that long to run DNA.
Exactly.
So did the females place it there? Did they touch it? Is it their DNA? So we're going to cover it up?
Right. So much. And I really, really, really pray that the family does get justice. I know some people are like, this doesn't sound like it's going to get justice and stuff. If Miss Carmen's family and her, if she go to the right people, like I said, Hope Alive, like stuff like that, I think that she can get justice.
She'll get there. It's just finding the right people.
Right. Finding the right people. Exactly.
She really needs advocates. She does.
Right. No, go ahead, Katie.
And I really think she's going to have to go over a lot of people's heads. She may have to take it to Washington. I don't know.
Charles said, is it identified DNA, meaning the DNA is not stored in any criminal database?
It's possible.
Yeah, that's what I thought earlier.
But I don't feel they should have advertised that there's DNA on it then.
Right. Good morning,
could. Maybe that's the only way that they could say that we do have identifying DNA. Not really identifying, that's the wrong word. Some DNA, but like Charles said, little girls, college girls, any color, their parents want them to stay pristine. We can't have that. When I graduate college, I want to get a good job. They can't have this. They can't have, we found your DNA in an area where there was a dead body. Can't have that. So that's why they lawyered. And the lawyers could be squat information from coming out to the public some kind of way. Could have sequestered the cops. And that might be the wrong word. Just controlled the situation so that those girls' names couldn't come out.
Right.
But I agree with Charles. It's like if they haven't committed crimes, may not be talking about a murderer. We're talking about unidentified persons around Jelani Day with kind of DNA that they know is there, but they identify as there because they don't. They're not, like Charles said, they're not in the criminal bay. They're not in the criminal list.
Right.
Of DNA.
Exactly.
But that is
But you know how
possible.
they found, the serial killer cop in California? Yeah. They found him through the criminal list because I'm going to say I know people that are related to that guy. Okay. And this is the thing. His daughter is a little icy person, and that's just all I'm gonna. And I think that she got arrested, and they found him through her daughter's DNA or a long distance cousin. Can you guys believe that? They can
Wow.
actually go and look at the DNA on them shirts and pants or whatever, and if they even got the second or fifth or 10th cousin of whoever handled those clothes, they can
Hmm.
identify that DNA on them clothes. They can say you're related
Right,
within
right.
so many different percentages.
I used to see that on TV, Law and Order and stuff. So yeah.
Oh,
What you
Miss
think about
Jazz
that,
be on the
Katie?
law and order, on order.
Yes. What do you think about that,
Criminal
Katie?
minds,
I mean,
crimes, minds.
it is possible, but I feel like there were other things around that they could have tried and got DNA too. You know, you would think there would be at least something that would give a clue, whether it be his car, the items near it.
They
What
had,
about the items in the car? The
yeah, I was gonna
cup,
say that.
Right.
the blunt.
The
Yeah, I'm
journal.
just like, there was a journal? What fingerprints? Did they fingerprint the car? Do we
Oh,
got to do their job for them?
yeah,
Did
we
they
do, I
fingerprint the
guess.
car? Did that
What if,
identify the blood that was on the back of the car?
right, I was
That's
gonna tell her that.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't found anything on that.
What about the suitcase they found all of a sudden now? And there they found a
Mm.
suitcase, an old time suitcase. He was traveling back and forth to his to go see his dad, so maybe. But I
Uh,
found what was crazy was someone in the Facebook group, they kicked him out though. He's the one that started naming Ashley Skeet, and that's how we got all those names from those girls from the restaurant. And he said that they beat Jelani up, allegedly, put him in a suitcase. Like he just seemed to know way too much. But they kicked him out the group though. The cup and blunt were swabbed for evidence. It was released in a file request. Let me pin that so you guys can see that. You see that, Katie?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, no results were released though. Ain't that something?
Well, that's what's funny to me. Like, why a police report is a public record? Why can't we pull that?
Right. Exactly.
why you
It's
got to go do a FOIA? You got to go. Might mean that they went through the congressman, and I was just thinking, or congress lady. I was just thinking, we need that phone number. We need to call over we could do it now, Jazz. We could call this person in
I don't
normal
mind.
area. Yeah, somebody look up that number. That number. I had to plug in my iPad because I'm like, I can't go to Google.
I know I have to
So
plug in my phone. I've been busy.
I know, right?
The
Yeah, we
whole time you've
busy.
been on, I've been like searching stuff. I'm like,
Yeah. She's been busy and she got babies, so y'all want me to do it or Katie, you want to do it?
you can do it. I wouldn't say you're a YouTuber though.
Okay,
Like
what should I say?
when I used to call for Aaliyah's case, I would just say, "Hi, my name is such and such. I was calling in regards to the case of Jelani Day. He caught my interest, and I was wondering about this or whatever."
Okay.
Because if they know that you're bringing it to some sort of social media, they're gonna shut it down.
Oh, see, that's why I love Katie. She knows things. All right. So what? Give me. All right. Let me write this down. 'Cause I don't want to mess. Well, I want to talk about another case too, but I don't have to write it down. I could just put it in my Google so I can get the number. What's the name of it again, y'all? What am I googling?
It's the congressperson for normal, whatever else the other city's name, normal
Illinois State, something
Illinois.
like that. All right.
Yeah, you could put in like congressperson for
Congressperson
area of
for
Illinois state normal.
Illinois State Normal. Okay, here it is. Mm, wait a minute.
Maybe Katie and Charles know this. When you put in an FOIA request, can you do you have to do that through the congressperson, or can you do that for ever agency, federal agency? Could you an FIA request say through the I, or would it have to be the congressperson? Because that's really where you get the FOIA request
Yeah,
form.
I truly don't know, but I would think since it's federal, you would, I don't know.
I wonder if you can that to the police department, and they gotta it over them, and they gotta shoot it through. You know what I mean? I'm wondering.
All right. It
SVGBTB.
says Illinois representative, right? That's what y'all want.
I can go do it real quick. I got my iPad, but it
That's
is
all
roll.
right.
It's the
I put
Congress representative.
yeah. That's what.
Charles said you can file those online.
Huh?
The FIOA, you can file those online.
So who is my Congress in Illinois? Okay. Who are my Congress in Illinois? First District Bobby Rush since 1993, but who is it now? 2021, the third district was Marie Norman. Hmm. Okay. Well, Cece went to go find out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, but they got too many damn names. Illinois Congressman Sean Casten. Illinois Congressman Adam Gingser. That's what I don't understand how many.
What if you did Illinois Congress representative?
Okay. Representative Anderson, John B. Anderson, John B. State, Illinois District. Representative, but I don't think that's it. Okay. Wait, I think I found something. Hold on, y'all. Oh, God. I think I need to make an eye doctor's appointment. My eyes is like, whoa. His glasses been kind of old. Illinois has 2 senators in the United States Senate and 18 representatives in the United States House of Representatives.
Hot dang.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
God, I know I'm not familiar with this stuff, but that don't sound right. It's like, wait a minute. Hey, Miss V. Each state and United States election 2 senators regardless of the state's population. Senators serve 6-year terms with the state election. So, Democrat Richard Dorman since January 7th, 1997, and his next election is 2026. And you got Tammy Duckworth, Democrat since January 3rd, 2017. Her next election is 2022, which already ran up. I don't know if that's really showing me what I wanted, though. I'm going to have to let House members, Illinois General Assembly.
In normal, what is for normal Illinois? If you put in that question, that might make it easier.
I thought you was going to find it.
I am finding it. I'm okay. You're doing it.
Eh. Oh, wait a minute. Illinois Congress District. So I guess I could look up Illinois Congress District or Illinois Senator and Representative. That sound a little bit. And it says, yep, Tammy Duckwin since 2017. It's a Democrat Party, and Dick Durbin since 1997 Democrat Party. Who represents Illinois in the House of Representatives? It says who represents Illinois in the House of Representatives? Leadership Speaker Chris since January 13th of 2021, last year. It says he's a speaker. And the majority leader is Greg Harris since January 10th, 2019. Does that make any sense? Does that matter, Kay, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, probably not, but
yeah. Illinois representative of 2022. Okay. Tuesday, November 8th of 2022, United States House Illinois Representative election of Illinois. Come on, don't do me like this. Y'all got me hyped now. Now when I push on to nothing. Okay, wait a minute. United States. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I don't know. The person up for election for this year is Tammy Duckwin.
I think I found the person.
All right, please help me. Thank you.
And it's hard to find too. Delia Ramirez.
Oh, that sounds different. Okay.
June 28th, 2022. But that they just make it difficult. They make it difficult. I think who is why is it so difficult, y'all?
I know.
I don't get it. That's difficult.
I got like 100 different other people. I ain't even get to that name yet. I was like, wait a minute, that's a new name.
I just want to know. Let me go over here. I'm just going to go and make it easier. Call one of these mayor's offices and just ask them, who is your representative? I mean, it is Google don't want to say.
Yeah.
And maybe we could just call them tomorrow. You know, I don't want to hold up your show, but it would be nice to do it.
What y'all want me to do, y'all?
I think it would be nice to do a little quick if we could get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. So see if you can give me the phone number, Cece. Elise.
I'm gonna hop out.
Okay, go ahead, babe. I know I hear the babies in the back.
Yep.
Go ahead. Hey, Miss V, that has info for filing a photo in Illinois. Miss V in the building. She in the building. We still talking about Jelani, y'all. We're about to make some phone calls on live. Cece is helping me today. Shout out to Cece. I still want to talk about another missing person. So, yeah. But I got time today. Okay. I'm waiting for my pizza from Dave. He's still at work. I got time today. We could be on here all day.
They got an African American, I mean from Africa, a Congolese American
Cece,
from
can
the
you wait?
Congo.
Oh, okay, go ahead. You know I've never
From the
seen your face before.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. You've seen me on a
No.
Miss V.
Nope, never seen your face.
Oh, like live.
Yeah, never seen it at
You want to
all.
see me while I'm like all falling apart?
Yes.
Half in the hospital. I
It's
I
okay.
was gonna
We
go
still
live so
love
you guys could see that
you.
I
All
am
right.
who I am.
We still love you. Like I just noticed
Yeah.
that. I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm talking to a blank wall. I'll never see CC pretty face, man.
I've been on Miss. I got it up there for. Oh no, for Stay Dangerous.
See, Miss V said it too. She ain't never seen your face, CC.
Yes, you guys have. If you've been over to Stay's chat, my face is up there.
That ain't nothing. We want to see you.
Okay, but see, they make you have to sign in and everything
You
to
do?
get your
Oh,
picture up there.
oh, stop it.
They
One
do.
day though, CC, you come on, you gotta give us your face one day, okay? Next time though, next time.
I do. But you mean live? You mean
Yes, we need you live.
I'm a oldie.
We love
Y'all is
you.
30 and 40. I'm almost 60 years old. I
Stop it. Dave is
what
older than you, girl. Dave is what, his 50s.
I'm in my 50s. I'm
That's okay.
56.
We don't judge over here. Y'all see me.
Hi.
I used to listen. I remember I used to come on here with my freaking bandanas, my bow tie thing, my hair pajamas, a nightgown ripped up with
You
holes in it
want
from
me
the
to come
cigarette.
on here with the do rag and
Yes, I used to come on here with cigarette burnt holes on my nightgown.
you got to start somewhere, right? So I
Yes,
guess I go have to start somewhere.
you better say that. Oh, and we're not talking about
Really
your
fun.
avatar, like Miss V said. Here,
Avatar,
I'm gonna put that up there.
avatar. I ain't got no avatar. I got a real picture. Look at Miss B. What is that over there? Oh my God! Look at she's got the little man with the little
Thank God for growth, right? Look,
avatar.
look. She said, "Thank God for growth," because I don't. I started changing. I said, "I'm not gonna wear the nightgown with the holes in it from the cigarettes. I'm gonna put a shirt on. I'm gonna put some earrings."
Man, I thought I was. My mom gave me some old lady. What you call? Uh, yeah, nightgown cover.
Oh
She gave
man, too funny. We are so. One thing on
me
this
a
page.
fool. When I go live, I'm gonna have like.
I can't wait.
Well, I
Love
wanted to work
this.
my family because they got on my nerves. So I was gonna go over there since they wanted to play me like redheaded stepchild. I was gonna put on a big old red head, like afro, with the little clown outfit on. Since you guys want to play me like Pippi Longstocking, like lost child, I'm just lost and found. I'm gonna
and,
put on all this
and that
lost and
and that's
found clothes.
and on Brooklyn
What?
Squad, that's okay. We still love you. We don't judge.
So I can come on here with my clown outfit and that's
Yes,
okay. Oh
yes,
no.
yes. I'm dead serious. We don't judge over here. Listen, you girls, you beautiful ladies, and have seen me with a bandana, with my hose and my nightgown from the cigarette falling on it, and everything. Okay.
Well, we love you, Miss Jazz, and
And I love
you
y'all too.
better not accidentally starting no house fire over there. We need you. You better not.
That's when my hand used to shake a lot. It used to be really bad, CC. And I would just drop everything. I don't know. I had a nerve. I don't know what happened, but it got better though. But I don't burn the cigarettes no more and stuff. I come on here and look and try looking a little decent at least. At least I got a shirt on and boxers. So, you know.
And I saw that rock you got, and
Oh,
yeah, blessings to it. Blessings, blessings. God bless
thank
all
you.
that. And
Thank
I had a ring on, but I had to take it off and give it back
you.
because we got in a big old fight. But that's okay.
Oh, I've
That's
done that
all right.
before too,
I
girl.
still love him. I love him, but you know, maybe I'm not meant for marriage. I don't think so. I was
You
willing, you
never
guys.
know.
This was the one. Look alike and everything. We grew up 3 houses down.
Oh wow.
And I really threw everything into that relationship, you guys. And probably a little too much.
Mm.
But he was loved, all right. And his little boy is so cute, you
Oh
guys. I
wow.
just fell in little boy too. And he met my folks and everything, but we'll see. We took a break,
You
but he
did.
taking a break from one of the best, okay?
Oh, you better say
So
that
he
again. That's right.
gonna know.
You
I
better.
told him we got 50, 60, and 75-year marriages in my family. And if
Mm,
our marriages, nobody knows what it is.
mm.
So go
It's gonna
on
be
with it.
legit. It's gonna be legit. That's right. I hear you. You know your work, baby. That's right.
I'm
And
trying to know it. Sis.
Sev just had a baby too. Jelani's brother. Well, I
Oh,
didn't know that
really?
before. Now I announced it.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a baby.
really? Really?
Yeah, he got a little baby.
Wow. I bet it's beautiful.
Oh my
A
God, I bet.
blessings to the Day family
Matter of
with
fact, let
their
me show y'all a picture of the baby laying
new
on his
additions.
chest.
New additions. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Miss V, you so wrong, man. I okay, all right. That little thing. Look at that. I'm so thrilled. The little man dancing and the avatar in the phone. I got you though, Miss V. I got you though. And I'm over here advertising you all the time. I gotta get played like that. Okay, I got you.
Here we
I
go,
got you.
guys. Beautiful. Y'all see it,
Oh,
baby?
oh, look. You know what? It's sad to say, and it's glorious to say. Sometimes God taketh and he giveth. He giveth and he taketh away. And you know what? It's like we don't know why our loved ones, end up lost in the forest. Seriously. A lot of
You're
people go
right.
missing,
You're
get
right.
killed, car accidents, whatever.
You're right.
But then
Every
look at the babies come. Look at the
yes,
babies
look at the
and
blessings, right?
graduations from college, and that's that gorgeous brother of Jelani Days. That's who that. I gotta
You
say
know
it.
what I believe in? I believe in reincarnation. Like that could be Jelani right there.
You're so cute, Jasmine. You're so cute. Could, huh? It could, and come back and
She
get two
said, "Who is the
doctorates.
guy?" It could
That's
be
that
Jelani. I
someday.
don't know. All right, y'all. So let's get back to Cece. Get that number so we can make those phone calls for me, please.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Got Cece on board today, helping me out. Oh, you want to see the pic again, Miss V? That's Sam. That's Jelani brother with the
With his
baby.
gorgeous self. Okay.
Yes, he's sexy as hell.
Girl, I know, right?
See, he don't mind coming on, taking a picture with his bone doc on his head. Go ahead, Sev. I feel you.
Y'all is so foul. Girl, you better go get your what do you call those? What you call
I
those
can't even
now?
find mine either. I think they must have thrown it away. I don't know.
I forget what you call those. You got them in every color.
I know. I forgot. Bone tie, bone. I don't know. I forgot, girl. So we gonna call the Congress. That's what we call it, right, Cece?
Yeah, I'm over here
First
getting
of
the number
all,
real quick
I
so we
should
can get
call,
to the next page.
huh? We're gonna call the
Yeah, you know.
Congress. Cece Bonnet, yeah. Or do rag, basically, right? Yes, Miss V. They got the new name of Bonnet thing they invented and stuff. I still say do rag. You right about that. But I like that color though he got on. Oh, he nice handsome.
Bloomington normal? Is it normal Bloomington or Bloomington normal? Is that what that is?
I think so. I think so.
That's what it is.
Um,
And it's an African
see.
African. American mayor now in
Oh,
Bloomington.
really?
He's from Congo, from the Congo.
Oh,
He enrolled. Might have an inroads there because he graduated from the School of Education at Illinois State University, uh, and he has 4 children. He was
what's
employed. Oh, get this, you guys. He
what?
was employed. This is the mayor of Bloomington. He was employed. He has been employed at Illinois State since 1997. You think he don't know what's going on?
Oh, baby, wait
Mm,
a minute.
that's normal. I'm gonna go over there and number since it's so hard to find the congressperson and see if we can get some info going.
Yes,
Bloomington.
that is interesting, Cece. I
Google
agree
tell
that
you all, tell
important Jay in
everything.
her life. Yeah, I do believe in reincarnation stuff though. All right, so Bloomington's mayor, right? Okay. So Cece gonna do that part. I'm still gonna just gonna look it up. Bloomington, Illinois mayor. Why is saying what not Bloomington's mayor? Yup. Oh, that's a hard name to pronounce. That is a hard name. Mowoka Boko Baka. Maboko Waka Baka images 3 ways Bloomington mayor race. Come on, y'all, stop this. What is it? I don't hate when they do that. Come on, stop playing with me. So let me show you his picture. I'm surprised that he is the mayor of Bloomington. I was expecting another race, to be honest with you guys, because of everything that's going on out there.
He a little light bright too. Little light bright on the edges. Yeah, I
Oh,
put
you
the
noticed
number
that too?
for his office. I put the number for his office in the chat. So if you want
You
to
did?
call
Oh,
real
okay.
quick,
Let me
and then we can ask
yep.
them who the congressperson is.
All right, let's
We
do it
might
now.
even mention Jelani up on there.
Okay, let's see. 309 5, what is that? 5307 5307 664. Um so what am I supposed to say again, Cece? Who is the what?
Yeah, ask them. Just say that we're calling on behalf of Jelani Day, and then we would like to see what if they know about that case real quick. And then also just ask them who the congressperson is for the area for Normal and Bloomington.
Okay. Let me have it before if I forget what to say. I'm nervous. All right, I'm gonna put on speaker, y'all.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Mboka is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I was gonna leave a message, but then I would have had to tell y'all my phone number, so not gonna do that. Looks like you have to email a request for FOIA. Oh, really? I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What is FOIA? And don't come on here calling me slow and retarded. The one word I don't like is retarded. I can't stand that word. But what is FOIA really? Like I don't. Y'all don't know how much I knew I am to this stuff. Like y'all is teaching me so
Something
much.
about federal. something imption in something, because I don't know what it fully means
Right.
myself.
Right.
Let me
Exactly.
see what
Miss
that
Lee,
stands for.
you want me to drop the link? Okay.
For oh yeah, Freedom of Information Act request.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So what does that mean? What does it mean? It
Thank you, Miss.
says oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, baby.
It says the Freedom of Information Act
Mhm.
5 USC 552 is a federal freedom of information law that requires the full or partial disclosure of previously unreleased information and documents controlled by the United States government upon request.
All right, I'm putting his name inside my phone. I don't know. Cannot respond. Um, I cannot respond. Say his name. So, what is he again? The Congress. What is he again to
He
Illinois
was the Bloomington mayor.
mayor? Right.
Yeah. We could call the actual office, right? They close at 5 p.m. their time, which is probably what we needed to do. Quick. These are
All
just
right.
quick calls. This
Yeah.
one right
Hold on.
here, we'll get the other number, like for whoever it is, because they don't give who the congressperson is readily. That's weird. 434. It's probably the whole COVID thing. You know what I mean? Has
Mm-hmm.
just slowed down things, information. There's the number for the mayor's office,
All right. Hold on. Let's say
434.
hi to Miss V. Hey, Miss V.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm supposed to
We
be
over
doing some
here
work
calling
right here.
mayors and stuff.
Right. I was just saying that you gotta request that in writing by email or fax. You can't call and get it. And
Oh,
it's a cost. I don't know what the cost is, but I heard about this. Romel had mentioned this, and he was telling Denise that she needed to request this so she could get all the information of the
oh,
case.
oh, okay. Well, we
So yeah,
definitely.
I guess it's like something anybody in the public can request.
I think she did that though for the mayor out there, and they said they gave us some bullcrap runaround. I think,
No,
but
that's a legal right that she can get the information that they got off of her daughter case and stuff that they did and all that kind of stuff. Sound like,
oh,
I mean, I've never requested one, but I think this is what um a lot of those big YouTubers probably be requesting to get all that official information that don't nobody
right,
know. Yeah,
right.
this is some
Oh,
stuff I'm gonna have to start doing. Elevate my
yes,
channel
that's what I'm doing. Shit.
for real, because I mean, something gotta give.
That's right. I mean, I'm just grateful for the Brooklyn squad because y'all be on here pointing stuff out and telling me. I'm like, cause I'm so new with this, I ain't never think I would be doing looking at no cases or nothing. You know what I mean? I thought I'd be doing my Cardi B.
Oh, girl.
Cause remember, I was just a little celebrity gossip girl. But this is interesting, and I'm so grateful for y'all. Every last one of y'all. Got me up here trying to call the mayor and stuff. Like, what? I don't even know who the mayor is in my city. Shoot. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to email him, right, Miss V?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It is an email that you, let me see. I think it's just the Freedom of Information Act, but I just had it here. I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah, it was because
Yeah, freedom.
Yep, you
It's
got
the
it.
FOIA request at dol.gov. Let me see.
All right, hold on. Let me write that down. Let me write that down, baby.
I mean, I think a regular citizen can press one of those, but I mean, there's
I
like
do.
Charles was saying. I think they've already covered that Jelani Day groups and different people. I don't know if Charles got one, if he requested one. We weren't. We were just trying to get some information to see if they're aware of the case. Just call in there and say, hey, what's any update on Jelani Day? Are you guys aware of this?
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna still call again though, but I'm gonna
I'll send it to your phone too.
Oh,
Just,
thank you, Mama. I was just gonna write it down. Thank you, babe.
you're welcome.
How you feeling today?
I'm all right. I was just getting off really, but I was laying here doing some work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see it. You sent it to me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. So since I clicked on the link you sent me, what should I say, guys? I might as well do it now.
Um, that I think you gotta have some type of number so they'll know what you're talking about. I've seen that too somewhere, but I was just you gotta have some type of number. Let's see.
Like a case number or something like that.
Yeah, some type of number because it gave an example of
Oh,
how you
so
can request.
I'm gonna have to look deeper into. Okay, I see what you're saying. So I'm gonna have to do this on the
Yeah,
other.
it ain't nothing you gonna
Yeah.
do on the fly. You gotta look into it.
Okay. So that's awesome though. I had no idea about this. You guys are amazing. I'm telling you. Oh man, I love this channel because it's like it reminds me, it kind of gives an off back like on your channel, like you teach. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You teach things, and then you guys come over here and y'all just show me different things, and you guys teach me things. It's
Well, I'm glad you're
amazing.
learning. Listen here, I learn every day. And if you ain't learning,
Yes.
you're dead. You might as well die. Just lay down. But it says, who can access
Me. Oh, oh Lord. Okay.
So listen, it says generally provides that any person has the right to request access to federal agency records or information except to the extent the records are protected from disclosure by any of 9 exemptions contained in the law or by 1 or 3 special law enforcement records exclusions.
Mm.
Okay, whatever that is, just give us the daggone form.
Okay. Give us the form
Give
and we'll
us the
go from
information.
there. Mm-hmm.
That's a
This is
whole lot.
awesome, man. This really lifts my spirit because I was so exhausted early. I woke up again, Miss V, at 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Took my shower and stuff, and just when I come on here, I just get this feeling when I'm with you guys. I get this feeling of hope, love, and continue
Oh, love,
push.
much love to you, Jazz. Look, you can request the electronic form or print it. I would definitely request the electronic form. And it says requests can be made by any agency record. You can
So I
also specify the format. Okay, what you say?
no, so that means I can go to my bank and do that then, right?
No, they could just email it to you, I guess.
Oh, email, all right, or print it. I thought you said print.
No, it says electronic.
Email, okay.
No,
Okay.
don't
Oh,
say email, just say electronic.
okay. All right, I'm gonna look into that. I'm looking into that right later on. She ain't got nothing else to do today. Are you going live later, Mama?
I need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Stay Dangerous live? Because I think I saw him
Yeah,
post something. He
yes.
was
It
going
went
live.
live at the same time. I was over there, but yeah.
Oh, he is live.
Yeah, he been live. Both of y'all been live at the
Oh,
same
shoot.
time. But it happens. I don't know who
Yeah, you
went live
can't.
first. I just seen both of y'all live.
It happens though. It is what it is. You know.
Yeah, I mean because we can't stop each other. Like
Right.
me, I needed to go live yesterday, but I didn't. I ended up coming in here. I'm like, I'm gonna just stay, but you've been going live a lot, so hey,
Yeah. I'm
it's
trying to.
gonna be times when we gonna be live together. When you
Yeah, I'm trying to amp it up. You know. You said
yeah,
stay busy.
yeah, you've been getting it in.
Thank
You've been
you.
getting I
That's
mean, you
good.
want
I'm
to
telling
stay
you.
busy, but do the background work too, because that's the
Right.
stuff pushing it. I
And
mean,
that's
I do,
exactly. That's
presetting them and stuff. I need to preset a bunch of lives
and
and
that's what
then optimizing.
I saw you say that to me, like preset your lives and put other I have something for tomorrow and
Yeah, because say like when you end this, if it was preset and at the end of your video, then you could just drop the link before you go off and be like, can you go over there, comment and hit the thumbs up? And that'll help. That helps to do that and tell
oh,
people to set the waiting bell.
Yeah, that's why I started doing my shorts. And I'll say like when I'm gonna go live, and I'll put your notification bell on. You know what I mean? Because I never knew about really those shorts thing, the short things you can do, the videos, the shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Make the
cool.
sweet every time. They just doing updates as they go to compete with TikTok.
Oh,
They want to take TikTok out of here.
oh wow.
They even telling you because they got a whole fund for that, and they like, well, if it has a TikTok watermark, you ain't gonna be able to get no money off of that.
Mhm. I go on there and I tell you guys, when I'm going live, or enjoy your weekend and stuff, and just. But yeah, doing the back work. Oh wow, it is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of behind the scenes. I was just at YouTube University, girl. I go to college every day. I stay in the university studying.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But you
I
know
go
what?
to webinars. I do all kind of stuff y'all don't know.
Yeah, because if you're gonna work on something, you cannot just get it from this person said this. I mean, yeah, you can do that, but you have to go in the
Yeah,
background and really
I
dig
like facts. I don't
right.
like to be uncertain, especially if I'm teaching somebody something. I need to know what the heck I'm talking about. I can't be like, I think. No.
I think this happened, but let me go check on this person because I think she said that. I mean, yeah, it's cool and stuff, but you really got to go in and dig. You know what I mean? Like you got to do the work. I didn't
Yeah,
know
because a
that in
lot
the
of stuff
beginning.
I heard, you go and look at the details, and be like, oh, okay, now that makes more sense.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know that in the beginning, like how much work it was going to be, but I don't regret it for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, this is amazing because I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning from all you guys. I'm learning from your channel. I'm learning what to say, what not to say, what to do, what not to
Oh
do.
yeah, you still gotta work on that because you can't even say the S word, the assault. There's so many words you can't say that would I mean you can say it, you just like
Right.
don't expect to monetize that video. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you put that S word, to taking yourself out, they will take down your whole video. You put
Hey,
that in a
babe.
title or something. And if they didn't, if you ever did it and they ain't hit you yet, they will the closer you get to being monetized. They start messing.
Yeah. You
I
said
told you
that.
they hit me for a video I had up for a whole year.
That's crazy. Oh,
Yes. And
doggone.
suspended me for 7 freaking days. That's what made me start growing my other channel.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
ain't talking about this stuff we supposed to be talking about. But anyway, we can talk about whatever you want because I could talk this all day.
No, but that's a good thing to know. Like I'm still learning things like what to say, what not to say, and I think I need to go on there and read their rules and stuff because I still haven't done that.
Well, they'll tell you in a heartbeat to use your common sense.
Yeah,
That's what
basically.
YouTube tell you. Use your common
Yeah,
sense.
basically,
Now,
right?
when I was ever told that, it was an insult. No,
Oh,
wasn't a
okay.
good thing. Girl, use your common sense. I mean,
Use
like,
common sense,
yeah,
girl. All right. There's
common sense.
someone, huh?
I'm hitting mute. Go ahead.
There's someone else that is I wanted to talk about, guys. Um So a couple of like I would say a week ago, we had a young lady on here, as like I said, and she was saying that her sister was missing in Florida for 2 years. And as she was telling us, she said that there's 3 other people missing. So that blew me away right there. So yesterday I messaged her, she was working, but I messaged her and said, well, can you give me the other names of the people? Because we need to get that out there. We need to really, really get that out there. And we did the little girl, right? Her name was Tanaya Monaco. We did her, but we didn't. I still want to go in a little further, but I have to do that behind the scenes and just dig in some more, and then I'll come to you with that. But we also have Johnny Hunt, who I believe is a brother-in-law, and he is missing, and that is like wow. So I want to just talk about him a little bit before I end the video because I have other stuff to do. Well, I really don't have a lot of stuff to do, but I have some stuff to put away. They just
I
came
feel
back.
you. I just came up here to give you that information. I'm a hop down. I'm supposed to be working right now.
You still working? All right, babe. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right, mama. So his name is John Hunt, right? Let's go. Let's go here. Actually. Oh wow! It looked like. Okay. Before I do that, before I even go there, okay, let's go here first, and then we'll show what his sister or his brother had to say. Because I see that they did a podcast or something. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. It's nothing what I wanted to see, baby. Okay, let me see this Facebook page thing, maybe. I hate when I am looking for something and I had it the whole time before and now it's just giving me a problem. Oh, and look, boom, it pops up. But this is not what I wanted to see. Hold on, y'all. What the hell? Okay. Cover John. Let me see here. You know what? Let's just go into what his family say. How about that? That's always the best, I guess. Okay. Here we go.
From Tennessee to Georgia, where the two allegedly got into a heated argument.
Angry, Johnny got out of the car on the side of the highway. Mysteriously, the police were later able to ping his phone to an abandoned house in the woods.
Johnny has never been seen since.
It's turned into a kind of fellow researcher.
315265041.
Welcome back to Missing. We're here today with Jennifer Amell. Jen, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys?
We're doing pretty well today, Jen, and we wanted to thank you for bringing this document, this case profile to us of Calvin Johnny Hunt.
It's a very interesting case, quite bizarre at times as we get into the weeds of it. This was another case that came into private investigations for the missing, and the research was conducted by our good friend and fellow researcher, Shayna Walensky.
Thank you very much, Shayna. The document is great, and check out investigationsforthemissing.org to learn more about what's going on over at PIs for the Missing. Okay, so Calvin Johnny Hunt goes by Johnny Friar Tuck or Tuck, and he's been missing since May 29th, 2018. He's missing from 10 Mile, Tennessee. He was 38 years old when he went missing. He would be about 41 years old today. His height is about 6 feet to 6'1". His weight is 200 pounds, and he is a Caucasian man with brown hair and green eyes.
Reportedly, he was last seen wearing a white polo shirt, tan or navy blue shorts, gray Nike or Adidas shoes, and a black fisherman's hat. He is said to have been last seen carrying a green bag and 2 small drone boxes. He is balding and typically shaves off his hair. He often wears hats or bandanas. He did wear a goatee at the time of his disappearance. He uses eyeglasses for reading. His left ear is pierced. Both arms have full tattoo sleeves. One forearm includes the anarchy symbol of an A inside of a circle, while the other includes a pentagram. And he has bones tattooed on the back of his hands and fingers.
And Johnny grew up in Lakeland, Florida with his mother Shirley and brother Brian, who was older by 8 years. And Jen, you actually spoke with Brian, right?
I did. I had a couple of fantastic conversations with Brian. It's another example of a man who is just so committed to doing whatever he can to find his brother. It's caused a lot of turmoil in his life, and we'll hear from him a bit during this episode, but you can hear the pain apparent in his voice.
And Johnny and Brian were adopted by their mother's husband, and Brian described Johnny as a shy kid, a nerdy kid who was sometimes bullied. And when Johnny was 8 and Brian was 16, they lost their adoptive father to suicide. Brian says he wasn't really in his right mind after this tragedy, and he ended up moving to Arizona for a while. Johnny spent the rest of his childhood with his mother in Florida.
And Johnny met and married a woman named Monica, with whom he had 2 sons. And when the marriage ended, Johnny found himself living with friends in Lake City, Florida. But by this time, older brother Brian was living in Georgia, a little closer. And Johnny told his brother he was unhappy with his current living situation, so Brian drove to Florida to pick him up to bring him to Georgia.
Yeah, Brian says that after Johnny had been divorced for a couple years, he seemed kind of lost in life. Didn't really know what to do next. I know that he kind of got involved in his brother's business. I think they were in the business of putting paint coats on vehicles. And so that was good for him. His brother gave him a little direction there. But by the time he moved to Georgia, he was ready for a fresh start.
And I'm just curious how long the phone conversation was that you had with Brian.
Which one?
How many phone conversations did you have?
We have had 2 phone conversations, which have lasted a couple hours each, and then an interview that we recorded via Zoom, and we've been emailing a lot as well.
So a lot of close contact with Brian.
Yeah, he's a really open guy, and he's, just trying to do his best. I mean, often it's like, you never expect something like this to happen to you. You don't have any training. You don't know what moves to make. And fortunately, Private Investigations for the Missing is there as an organization to, of course, provide investigative services. But another thing we try to help out with is, like, how do you keep this story in the media? Like, how do you organize a vigil? How do you raise money for such things? So that's been a lot of the context of our conversations together.
And although they were separated during their youth, the brothers had become very close as adults. And Brian says drones were one of Johnny's favorite hobbies, and that it was a hobby they both enjoyed. I get that. We love drones. And Johnny particularly liked using them to snap pictures of the sunrise and sunset. Whatever drone parts Johnny wasn't using, he would give to his brother to use. And Johnny even had a side business for drone repairs.
And additionally, Johnny was a fan of the bands Guns N' Roses and Leonard Skinner. He loved fishing. That was one of his favorite hobbies. And one friend he had since middle school, who misses him dearly, wrote of the fond memories of Johnny teaching her how to fish. She says he wasn't perfect, but he was a special person who was always patient with her and accepting of her. Another friend of nearly 20 years wrote about how Johnny made sure to talk with him at least once a week to see how he was doing. Is that something that Brian had spoke to you about, Jen?
Yeah, Johnny was a guy who cared deeply about the people close to him. He didn't kind of like go off the grid and not communicate with the people he cared about. So, I mean, and this is evidenced by these people who kind of wrote in with their memories of him. A lot of these posts come from the family's Facebook page that Brian started just to collect tips on the case, and it's turned into a kind of a place where people have come to remember Johnny and talk about what a cool, caring guy he was.
Hold on, guys.
And Brian says Johnny always had a very active dating life. And Johnny always had a girlfriend and 1 or 2 other women, quote, on standby, end quote. Typically, these were women he had met online, And Brian says this behavior began around the time of Johnny's divorce. He warned his brother that his sex life would lead to his downfall, but apparently it fell on deaf ears.
I think Johnny was looking for affirmation in these various relationships. He seemed to be in a place where he felt kind of unmoored from things that were familiar. I don't know if Brian explicitly stated this, but he said enough to sort of suggest that Johnny potentially had some type of sex addiction.
And Johnny's girlfriend at the time of his disappearance, Shannon Bryant Sneed, is another woman that he met online. She is from 10 Mile, Tennessee, and in early February of 2018, Johnny moved to Tennessee to be with Shannon. And they had only known each other for about a month and a half at that time. Once he moved, Johnny and Shannon would drive to visit Brian in Georgia regularly.
Brian actually weighed in on his first impressions of Shannon in our interview earlier last week.
Well, she seemed nice. I mean, I didn't find, really nothing wrong. I mean, I just thought, that being so quick, that was just only on her, and him too, jumping, that, fast, wanting to move in. And she seemed all right. I mean, she seemed straightforward, Talked to her a couple of times, here, on the couch, and she seemed, she was straight up. She was, I ain't gonna play that cheap, stuff like that, like, okay. Well,
Baby, put me a Pepsi in the freezer.
So she seemed fine to me. I mean, nothing, stood out like a psychopath or nothing like that. She was, a normal person. I mean, she seemed nice and laid back.
And Brian says Johnny and Shannon did drugs together, typically weed and speed. Brian also says that Shannon's house had long been under suspicion for drugs by locals.
Yeah, I think there's nothing substantiated about this. I'm not sure if it was like a selling operation or if it was just like a house where people felt comfortable going to get high, those type of houses. I don't think Shannon's ever been convicted of anything drug related. So this is all rumor.
And Brian spoke of problems in their relationship, namely Shannon stating that she wouldn't put up with Johnny's philandering behavior.
And now we get into the circumstances of Johnny's disappearance. According to the police report that Brian Hunt filed, he spoke with Johnny on Tuesday, May 29th of 2018. Johnny and his girlfriend Shannon were en route to visit Brian in Georgia. The drive from 10 Mile, Tennessee to Lilburn, Georgia is about 186 miles and should have taken them approximately 2 hours and 45 minutes.
But a little after 7 p.m., Shannon texted Brian and told him they would no longer be coming for dinner. Brian tried to contact Johnny, but could only get Shannon. Shannon told Brian that she and Johnny had gotten into a verbal altercation in the car, and she dropped him off at the Pilot Travel Center in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Shannon dropped Johnny off on the highway on an interstate between two exits. In one direction, back the way they were coming, it was about 2 miles from the last exit and about 1.5 miles to the next exit. And I think there was a Pilot Travel Center along that route that Johnny could have potentially walked to. I mean, that would have been in my mind if I was walking alongside the highway to try to get to a place like that, but he was not seen there.
So where did the story get mistaken then, that he actually was dropped off at this pilot station?
I think it came from potentially a confusion of conversation with Brian when he talked to newspapers or media and said that he had actually searched the pilot and asked questions of the people who worked there if they had seen Johnny. I think additionally the police were checking for any CCTV of Johnny going there at some point, but nothing was found of his presence at this Pilot Travel Center.
Then geographically, Cleveland, Tennessee is about 46.
So hold on. He hasn't been with the young lady for a very long time, okay? Let me just see the comments here. Oh, wow. Thank you, Ms. V. He hasn't been with her for that long, right? Let me just put your business channel up here. Everybody, please subscribe to Ms. V and also stay dangerous. Ms. V has a business channel. She has a lot of stuff going on. You can catch her on Facebook as well, YouTube. You want to learn about this business of YouTube? That's the girl. That's the woman to go to. You want to learn about how to grow? That's the person to go to. All right. So he wasn't with the young lady for that long. He had just met her, been there for a month or some change. My thing is, Why would you get and put this man out on the highway? You put him out on the highway and he disappears. Or he takes the keys from you and he just walks away. And what happened where y'all decided not to go to his family's house for dinner? He didn't call, he didn't get on the phone, but she did. Let's just keep on. I gotta look into this off stage when I get off of here a lot, because this is not cool. But let's get into
Johnny
it.
disappeared to work on Johnny's new motorcycle. And a man named Brian Wentworth was there until about 2 p.m. that day, but apparently police have never talked to him. What's that all about?
Yeah, we can't really say for sure that this person was there on the day that Johnny disappeared. They weren't able to say, like, you know, establish a firm timeline here. They think potentially that this guy Brian Wentworth might have been mistaken on the day that he came over, or Shannon might be mistaken on when their friends came over to work on the motorcycle. Not sure if this has any relevance to the case either. I mean, of course it's important to find out what exactly Johnny's movements were that day,
Right.
especially if we kind of take this story that they did get in the car and were driving toward Georgia. Like, what if that never even happened and Johnny never left his house? I think that's where it would be important if people were over his house that day.
Yeah, and I think his state of mind, too. I think, if they knew they were going to drive about 3 hours a little later, maybe that would have been heard of. Or, if they were arguing, or if he was, Johnny might have been not making sense, perhaps, that day.
And there was another person other than Shannon to have seen Johnny that day, and that was a man named Travis Pritchett. And he was helping with the motorcycle as well. And Travis stated that he last saw Johnny at about 4:45 p.m. that day, and he and Johnny left the garage and walked about 150 feet back to the house, where Shannon, who was angry, was waiting on the back porch. That's when Travis took off on his own motorcycle and left them.
Yeah, I had asked Brian what this argument, like if Travis weighed in on what the argument was about, but we don't really have any more information there. Well, so we know that they got into an argument if they were driving in their car, and that's what led to Johnny getting out of the car and walking off on his own. It seems from Travis's statement that they were angry much before that too. So this might have been a sort of ongoing argument that escalated later.
And then the text messages began.
At about 5:30 p.m., the brothers texted about their evening plans. Johnny and Shannon were headed to Brian's for dinner, again, about a 3-hour drive. But some of these texts are a little confusing to Brian, and Brian is not really certain this is Johnny texting.
Yeah, this is where the case gets super bizarre, because the only documentation we have of everything is via these text messages. There were no calls placed, so you can't really ascertain if it was like Johnny's voice on the other end. It was just texts. So there's something about the order of events and the wording and tone that Johnny was using in these text messages that sort of pointed to Brian that it wasn't actually his brother communicating with him.
Now, going over all of these texts might get a little convoluted and confusing. Reading it is pretty confusing, not knowing the circumstances or the types of people that they were. Only seeing it on paper is one thing, but experiencing it on your own phone when it's your brother and your brother's girlfriend is another thing. But on our document, we start off with Johnny's text to Brian, and he's saying he's sitting in the car debating, and then sitting in the car debating whether or not to run. And he actually, I don't know if this means anything, but he misspelled weather, not the WH. He spelled it as WEATHER, whether or not to run. And Brian questions that. And he says, run away from you, better figure out that one very soon, because your brother's been having bad feelings about her, and I'm just saying, so anyway, where are you sitting in the car? At home? So there's no punctuation in here. It's kind of tough to decipher where the inflection should be and the pauses should be, but essentially the gist is, are you talking about running away? I have bad feelings about her, and where are you?
Right. And apparently they should have been in the car together, I guess, at this point, traveling towards Brian.
Right.
And so then Johnny writes, "On my way to you."
And then right after it's follow-up or there. So or there, and there being spelled T-H-E-R-E. So he's indicating where, or maybe he misspelled there for another there.
Is he saying, like, if he runs away, that's where he'll end up? There.
I'm going to you or there, or I'm running
Right.
away. Gotcha.
Yeah, it is confusing. I did have a point to clarify with Brian. I asked him if Johnny was usually the one to drive the vehicle, and if he was driving. I know people text and drive, but it was a long series of texts after this. But he said that usually his girlfriend Shannon would drive, and that Johnny was in the passenger seat. And according to Shannon, Johnny fell asleep, and she tried to wake him up at one point, and he just kind of turned over and handed her his phone. And that's how she explains that she had Johnny's phone, and she had been running through it and saw some kind of lewd text messages he had been sending a girl that he was trying to see. I think someone he met online. And that's what started the argument. I think Brian's very skeptical of this order of events because he doesn't think his brother, like knowing his brother and knowing that he probably did have girls on the side, would never willingly give his phone to Shannon. Because he didn't want.
So, because I'm thinking, what are they talking about? Because he didn't ran off already. So they're just going back a little bit how it started before they got into the argument. So she saw something in his phone that she didn't like. And there was another woman. And she's saying he gave her the phone. No, I doubt any man is just going to give you the evidence. It probably was an altercation of allegedly, like, give me your phone, babe. No, I'm not giving you my phone. Nigga, give me your phone, yo. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that cat says. She saw something that she didn't like in there. That's very, very fun. Hey, Shay. Shay in the building. Shay. You got to go back and press rewind, Shay. So, okay. And another thing is, his brother doesn't think that was him texting. It might have been whoever did something to him already, because he's still missing. And we in 2022. Let's continue.
From Travis's statement that they were angry much before that too. So this might have been a sort of ongoing argument that escalated later.
And then the text messages begin.
At about 5:30 p.m., the brothers texted about their evening plans. Johnny and Shannon were headed to Brian's for dinner. Again, about a 3-hour drive. But some of these texts are a little confusing to Brian, and Brian is not really certain this is Johnny texting.
Yeah, this is where the case gets super bizarre, because the only documentation we have of everything is via these text messages. There were no calls placed, so you can't really ascertain if it was like Johnny's voice on the other end. It was just texts. So there's something about the order of events and the wording and tone that Johnny was using in these text messages that sort of pointed to Brian that it wasn't actually his brother communicating with him.
Now, going over all of these texts might get a little convoluted and confusing. Reading it is pretty confusing, not knowing the circumstances or the types of people that they were. Only seeing it on paper is one thing, but experiencing it on your own phone when it's your brother and your brother's girlfriend is another thing. But on our document, we start off with Johnny's text to Brian, and he's saying he's sitting in the car debating, and then sitting in the car debating whether or not to run. And he actually, I don't know if this means anything, but he misspelled weather, not the WH. He spelled it as WEATHER, whether or not to run. And Brian questions that. And he says, "Run away from you. Better figure out that one very soon, because your brother's been having bad feelings about her, and I'm just saying, so anyway, where are you sitting in the car at home?" So there's no punctuation in here. It's kind of tough to decipher where the inflection should be and the pauses should be, but essentially the gist is, are you talking about running away? I have bad feelings about her, and where are you?
Right. And apparently they should have been in the car together, I guess, at this point, traveling towards Brian. And so then Johnny writes, "On my way to you."
And then right after, it's follow-up, "or there." So, or there, and there being spelled THERE. So he's indicating where, or maybe he misspelled there for another there.
Is he saying, like, if he runs away, that's where he'll end up, there?
I'm going to you, or there, or I'm running away. Gotcha.
Yeah, it is confusing. I did have a point to clarify with Brian. I asked him if Johnny was usually the one to drive the vehicle, and if he was driving. I know people text and drive, but it was a long series of texts after this. But he said that usually his girlfriend Shannon would drive, and that Johnny was in the passenger seat. And according to Shannon, Johnny fell asleep, and she tried to wake him up at one point, and he just kind of turned over and handed her his phone. And that's how she explains that she had Johnny's phone, and she had been running through it and saw some kind of lewd text messages he had been sending a girl that he was trying to see. I think someone he met online. And that's what started the argument. I think Brian's very skeptical of this order of events because he doesn't think his brother, like knowing his brother and knowing that he probably did have girls on the side, would never willingly give his phone to Shannon, like, because he didn't want to risk being, caught in that way.
Right.
Yeah, and the next text Brian received from Johnny is kind of strange too, and it's, quote, "I've been lying and cheating on Shannon all this time and asked to marry me. Shannon thinks she knows, but I convince her she's crazy," end quote.
Yeah, it's like, who would admit to gaslighting their partner?
Right.
Just strange.
Yeah, it is, especially to his brother, and then he gives Shannon the phone. Something about that is very bizarre as well to me.
It almost.
The whole thing is damn bizarre to me. I don't know. I'm over here munching them out of the crackers. I'm starving. The whole thing is bizarre to me, and we're gonna get into that some more. So we're gonna call this the what? The Johnny Hunt Part 1. Okay? We were gonna get into this some more. But as of now, I hope you guys got enough of information from my channel today. We did a lot on Jelani Day that it was my first time hearing. Katie brought a lot of stuff to us today, Miss Kate. And tomorrow at 11 p.m., we will be having Miss Kate up here, and she is going to do a whole breakdown of a lot of stuff that does not look right with Jelani Day's case. Okay, I'm going to be trying to figure out some stuff with the mayor today. Okay, so I could come back tomorrow and bring it to you guys. Also, I have a very, very, very good friend of mine named Corey, who I spoke to earlier on the phone, and he will be joining us for an interview. Okay? Don't know when yet, but he's going to let me know when he has time, and I will let you guys know, because his son was also killed where we live at. I know my friend Corey for probably over 15 years. His son was murdered, and he's going to tell you what happened, what happened at that situation, who his son was, what happened with his son, and how he got through it, and how he still remained in recovery and clean to this day. He's going to break down everything that happened to him, his family. He's going to tell you guys all. You guys are going to get a look into his life. Just like you guys got to look into Jelani's life a little bit. But with him, it's that day would just be his interview. I wouldn't be doing 2 stories because it's a lot. We might even do a part 2 with him when he comes on. So look, I got that going. I'm scheduling that. Johnny Hunt will be coming for part 2 soon. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of what was going on. I had no idea about. I never heard this interview before. So this is new to me. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of that story. We both heard it at the same time. So it's not like I knew something and then came and invited it to you guys. This is on new. But I want to reach out to and remind you, Johnny Hunt, the one who's missing, is the sister-in-law of the girl that I interviewed last week. That her sister is missing. So their family, that's her family member. Okay, that's her brother-in-law. I'm going to reach out to her and see if we can get in contact with Johnny's brother. Maybe he could come on Brooklyn Squad and tell us what's going on with that girlfriend he got. And where is she? Maybe Brooklyn Squad could kind of contact the girlfriend because something just ain't right. Does anybody have any more questions or anything before I close? My hubby's home. I got some stuff to put away and some food to eat. I think I did well today. I brought you guys two cases, a few things that was never talked about Jelani, and then we heard about this. So, and we got stuff that was talked about Jelani. You always got to bring the stuff that was talked about as well, I think, to the front. No matter how many times you heard it before. No one has anything to say? Let me see. Do we have okay. Also, I just want to announce my Cash App and PayPal is up there. Please donate to Brooklyn Squad's channel. Y'all already know that I am trying to build like Miss V got going on her side. I got so much more work to do, guys. It's like, and it's not, the work is never done. I need to work on my channel some more behind the scenes. I think I need to start going and just like looking at my old videos and trying to just put stuff in place. I got some stuff to do, but I'm saying, like, if you want to donate, give what you can, but do not give your last. Okay. But it's truly and truly appreciated because we put in a lot of work as content creators, like Stay Dangerous said yesterday, this is a lot of work. Okay. So if you like to donate, I appreciate that. And if you can't, I appreciate you still. Okay. There's no democracy against that. Everybody can donate. You know what I mean? So I love y'all, Brooklyn Squad. And have your bells. Have your bells on, your notification bells. Ding dong, ding. I say no, it's ding dong. Have your notification bells on for tomorrow, all day Jelani Day. Okay? All right. So we out of here. Yeah. Peace. Let's listen to the music that Miss V did for me. And let's go out with a bang, bang, bang.
Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all?
Oh gosh, what happened, y'all? Let's try that again because we messed up. One more time, y'all. One more time, y'all.
Hey, Brooklyn Squad, what it do, y'all?
And I'm out. Peace.